Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm just going to start working on this more on this journal. But I've been trying to get the cover situated, and I just had to stop because sometimes it just doesn't go the way you want. But next time you come back, the next time I come back, it'll go the way I want, I hope. But anyway, I painted all the edges of the book with white gesso. I'm going to go back and touch up some of it. Actually, I didn't even need to paint this, but, and then the cover will come over that, something like this. And I do have this one little frayed piece in here, and but I will be covering that with some lace, so it shouldn't be a problem with that. But anyway, that all fits on there, and I was trying to ink these edges. I'm not sure if I want to use the tea dye. I think this is the tea dye down here, and this is the gathered twigs. I don't know if I want to go darker or lighter, but again, it's just like one of those things that I can't get a grip on. Okay, but first of all, I wanted to share, I think it was Crafty Corey, one of my subscribers, and she wanted to know how I got the embossing on the corners of my envelopes. And so what I did, this was a long time ago, I cut my what do you call this? I want to say stencil, and it's not. My embossing folder. I just cut the corner off, and the rest of it is somewhere else. I don't know where. And then I kind of put some washi tape to hold it together, because it was just easier for me to try to put it through the machine. And so that's pretty much how I did that. Now I'm going to just go ahead and put this thing on my table. I'll tell you what, this is the heaviest. I didn't realize this thing was so heavy, but I used to have it on a table, and when I made my craft room here smaller, I didn't have that table anymore, and so, and I'm having a horrible, what is going on? I guess I need to move the envelope, not the... Yeah, I've had a horrible time holding on to things today. Just doesn't want to go with the flow. So anyway, you put your embossing folder in like that. Oh, and I think this is not the right... I can't find... No, maybe it'll work. No. Hold on. I can't find my plate, the other one that goes in here. So I kind of made this one up a couple days ago. This is just, I put some layers together. You know what I don't like about these embossing folder things is that you have that white line. If you don't go around it, you've got that white line. Or that, not white, but I think this will work. That edge around it. Oh, I don't know. So, okay. And there's the embossing on that corner. See there, and on this side. See, I'm talking about this little edge here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but yeah. So if you want, then you can just do this corner, or you can turn it around and do some at the other end. Let's do a little on this corner too, just for fun. Can always use it. I did a video a long time ago, and I did what I could do with my embossing folders. So I had done on the brown paper that we get, and the packing paper, and I did on tissue, and I did on regular paper, and I did on fabric, just to see what would happen. Now see that? That worked a lot better on that end. I don't know why. But anyway, you get the gist of it, how to do it. Darn it, now I wish they both had come out that good. I don't know. Must have. I don't know why that did that. But anyway, I hope that helps you. And if you don't have one cut, you might not want to cut them. But sometimes you can get these for very little money. This was a, this one was a Tim Holtz. And I don't know why I cut it, because I don't have any brains, I guess. But I think it was because this wasn't maybe kind of totally lined up. And so it didn't impress in the right spots. But anyway, if you have an inexpensive one, you know, test, and you can cut this and use it. And if you don't, then if you had the full embossing thing like this, the whole page, you can, I think, I can't remember, I don't have a folder with me. If I did, I'd show you, but I think I had to put the card like here. I had to put the embossing folder, something like that, to get it to emboss in a corner, which works too, but I just thought it would be easier to cut it and do it that way. Okay, so that's that. Just wanted to share that with you. Oh, goodness, I got stuff everywhere. I think that's, it doesn't even matter how much I clean up. It gets messed up. Okay, let me put this thing on the floor. Okay, so it was pouring down rain here. I didn't think we were going to have any rain, but I guess we did. So I have all these pieces of lace out also to give it a try for the cover. And then I have this that I put together. It's not completely done, but I covered the white Tim Holtz frames. Well, no, it's not Tim Holtz. It's Hobby Lobby's brand. But I was trying to, because I wanted the feet to show in this horse, because I think that's the best part. But now I'm like wondering. This is old cabinet card, but the kids' faces are, the whole picture is so faded out you can't even really see them. So I thought I could use this and make a cabinet card with this on here, but I didn't need it so low. It's a long story. So anyway, I'll figure it out, and yeah, it takes me a while, but yeah, I had so many pieces of lace to put on here too. Okay, so I'm gonna have to paint in here. I was just gonna see what was up next, and I could add some ephemera. I think I showed you this, that I finished that and put that little tag there. And this is, oh, so I had this little, I decided to fold the page back, the book page, and that made a pocket over on this side here. And I stuck those buttons in there. I'm not sure if that's where I'm going to leave them. but I stuck them in there. And then on this side, I believe I did this yesterday without off camera. So it was just a tag, and I put another piece of napkin and decoupaged on there. And then I made a little pocket with a few little things, and then I have two little journal cards that I'm putting in here with that. And this is done. And I've got this journal. This actually is a original postcard. It doesn't have a date on it, but I know it's from the early 1900s. The Victorian time was from like 1835 to 1910. And so, you know, we think of it as being very, very 1800, but it was also all the way to like 1910, before the 20s, before the roaring 20s, and that's when the skirts were lifted. The length of a skirt was not to the ground anymore, so it was like a revolution. Okay, and this is just a writing page, and I have this. Oh, this one I also put a piece of paper back there, but I need to do something with this, and this is a pocket. So let's see, what can I do with that? This is that's kind of cute there. I just need to make like a tall journal card, huh? I don't see anything there. But let me get my book and see if I have anything that's tall and skinny. I don't think so, because this book is so full now with all this stuff. Let's see, that one. Yeah, that's too big. This one is a good one. And the card could stick out like this, couldn't it? I don't know if I like this little guy. This is one that I punched the hole out and put that. I could do another one of those. I did that with napkin. Well, that one's pretty kind of thick. And this one has a lot of blue, but she's kind of cute there. I really like this one. But I'd have to have people. Let me just look here. Well, this one I can use for and do the same thing. And you could write on the back of that. And that looks okay with that. All right, just wonder, do I want to cover it or leave this the way it is? Okay, so what I need is a little cluster up in this area, and I need to put a hole in that. Let me get my hole punch. I don't Yeah, I think it was 1.5. Let me just put this in here. That's about right. That kind of takes a lot of the flowers out. Well, I could put it back in that. Oh yeah, that'll work. Oh my goodness, this is stronger than I thought. This is scrapbook paper. So it looks like I went and used this in a cluster. Let me get some ink on it. I don't know if I want that. I noticed that this color, now on white it's going to stay, but I noticed on a couple pieces that I used, it changed colors, like, but they were book pages or something else, I think. Some of my cardstock paper, I think. Okay. Now we need something for the background. Yeah, need a background paper. So, I think I might have something in here. Oh, that's a paper clip. I was going to say, there's a skinny one. I might use something like that for a cluster. I've got, these were in a little kit that I got, and I don't know what I would use them for. No, it's mostly plain. I think it was meant to put back to back or something. Yeah, no, I don't think that's going to be. Too big. I was just checking to see if I had a little collage. I call them collages, they're not, they're clusters. But I don't know if I like any one of those. Okay, let me see. Too big. I need a background, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Get out of this. That's not what I'm looking for here. On this side I have some miscellaneous things. I have some of that paper. Oh, I don't need it. Just ignore me, you guys. Just talking to myself. Okay. Maybe I have some. I have book page, but I kind of wanted music. Music? Where is it? Oh, that's a whole journal card. Or tag or something. Well, I have book page behind it, but I wanted something a little different. thought this was going to be an easy little project. Okay, I'm just have this journaling. That would look good. But I kind of wanted to use this for a tag and not. All right, I think I'll use this paper here. So it needs to be, I only need that much, so let me. Okay, so I'm going to have to cover the back of this with set that off too long, with some writing paper or something, because I forgot about that hole in this. Yeah, I'll just stitch around it. Let's make sure I've got this in the right direction. Yeah, I'll put a little bit around this hole just in case. Oh, you know what? I've got to find somebody to sit down inside there. So I can't put this on yet. All right, hold on. Let me just wipe this off so it doesn't get everywhere. Okay, let me get my people. Okay, so these are the wrong people. This one. Knowing me, I've got another place for where all the people are. There's another people box. I'm sorry. Oh. Alrighty. So, this little girl, she probably wouldn't look as cute sitting in there. One-legged? I don't think so. We need somebody sitting down. That's what we need. It's too big. Yeah. There are two, I need Victorian people like these. I don't know if they're Victorian or just farmers. She doesn't look very dressy. Well, I'm going to leave that just in case, but I don't really like it. These are those Tim Holtz, the mini people. But what I don't like is it's like totally black and white. I wish she had done the sepia tone. I don't know. He's not too bad. But I'd rather find a woman. This is my favorite character out of the whole thing, this little old guy. He looks like he needs a cane. I've put a cane on him. I've printed out a cane, so he had a cane. I've done all kinds of stuff with these. He could just be hanging out there. Okay, he's a possibility. I got this one. Oh, this lady's sitting down. I kind of like her. Looks like a wedding dress she's got on. He's a little too big. That's the guy having this. No, it's another guy. Different guy. I haven't gotten these out for quite a while. Well, I think I'm going to just use her because she's the only one that I see so far that's Victorian and sitting down, except her. She's adorable, but she's a little too big. I think she's too big. I used to have these all separated by size. But one time my daughter, we were going to do, oh, I think it was the family reunion. And we were going to do a book. And all these little kids were going to represent all the grandchildren. When I had a lot of them. I have them now. Okay. There you go, people. I like her. Yeah, I think I like her. Alright, so I'm going to put a little of this on the edge of her because I can't hardly see her. So I hope everybody's doing good. I'm just going to put her I think it would look more like she's sitting on a chair down there. Alright, let me put some. Just put it down at the bottom here until I get it, the back part situated. Okay, and now we'll put this in. I can do the rest of her body there. Stick. Okay. Oh my. All right, so now for a cluster, I can put this back up here like I did this one, but I need some background. So let me get a piece of lace. I don't want to cut anything. I don't want to cut any lace in case it doesn't fit. Here's some cheesecloth. We can use that for a little bit. Since I could let it hang down a little bit, it might be kind of cute. Okay, that's not going to rip. Let me move that over. And another piece of something. So I could put some book page like I did on the other one. Neutral papers in here, like the page or something. Ledger. Just what is that? It's like some mulberry paper. Or rice paper or onion or something. Oh, you know what? I was gonna. I haven't tried it yet, so I guess I can't show you. But I was watching a video and they had. I think it was one of them. They had a fork, and another one they had a paper clip, and they would just. Let me see if I can do it just for fun, and then you guys can try yourself if you want. I guess maybe a small one would work better. So they pulled it up and they folded it down and then folded it, not being down again. You could probably do it with your own hands easily, but it was kind of a cool trick. It's not working so good on this paper though. Yeah. They were doing it with fabric. Oh well, you get the gist of it. I can't tell you where the video was. It's one of those kind that just pop up and they don't talk or anything. It's just awful music that you have to listen to. Now that's all covered up. That didn't make sense. I guess I'll do it out here. Let me put a staple in it. Okay. Well, that's good. I stapled it. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm getting frustrated here. Come on. I didn't want to staple it. I'm just going to try to see if I can glue this. Come on. Make it stay. Okay. I don't know, my flowers are going. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. That's it. Guess I'll use this. It'll take a minute just to come down. I had this one time, it almost looked like it was part of the leaf that was shooting up. Alright, that's okay. Alrighty. Alright, so that's gonna go in this pocket. I wonder if I should cover the back of this. I don't know if I want to cover it. I might want to cover it, but I'm not sure with what. That's the only problem. So most of the morning I was working on the cover, thinking I could share with you, you know, what I've done or actually put it together, but I couldn't get it done because I had to think about it too much. Alright, so I'm going to put this pocket down here. Oh, that's good. She shows a little bit. And I could cover the background up. I wonder how this would look behind it. I kept this paper bag, and I was going to use it for a background or something. But I don't know. Let me look at my papers here for a second. Thought I closed it. That one has got a pretty flower on it, but it's really kind of... And I found this page. I mean, I like it, but I think I'm just tired of everything being, especially on journals that are altar book journals. It's like every page is the same. Get a, I wonder if I can rip that. This is the bag I had the ephemera in, and it doesn't cover the whole. I like to have a little bit of the raggedy edges. Okay. Well, I have nothing going. Oh, I'll tell you, my granddaughter, I'm very proud of her. Well, she's very smart and very talented. She, I think I told you that she was in a play. Yeah, she's a senior in high school, and the play was Shrek Junior, I think it was, and she was in the lead, and one of the lead. There was the guy, Shrek, but she was Fiona, which was like the princess. And I've never seen the movie, but anyway, she was very good at it. Well, then they went to this competition. It's called TressCon, or TressCon. I don't know, something like that. And then they have these kids that are. It was down in down South Georgia, where they had to go Columbus, something. And so she went down there. Her mom took her, and she won best theatrical marketer. So what she did for her part there, she didn't do a skit or anything. A lot of them, did their own little acting things, but I don't know why she did this one. But anyway, she won, and it was pretty cool. And I mean, she's very good at that kind of stuff. Advertising, like for a film or something like that. That's what I guess she's going to take that in college. And she got accepted to BYU. So I'm going to have to sew the back around this, and then I'll put an eyelet. Do you think it needs anything else? Put it in here. Okay. feel like it needs, does it need to be darkened? I feel like I want to put something, make this darker. Let me move this out of the way so I don't get ink or something on it. Maybe I'll just use I don't think this will work. I have some pink ink. Oh, there. I thought I had pink chalk. I thought I had that. No, they're all not pink. Yeah, no. There probably was a pink one, but I probably just lost it. Okay. And, 1 second. Let me get a new brush for. It doesn't have a bunch of color on it. That's kind of neutral. I'm trying to put a little bit of this on it. Okay, well that's not showing up. I think that now it's showing up and it's too much. Okay, it'll be all right. Got a little bit on there, better than stark white. So yeah, I'll have to, I could put you on pause and all that, but I'm going to do it just like this card and put an eyelet up there and then sew around something on the back. I'm just going to set that there. Now, nah, not crazy about that. I don't think I need any more on there. And this page here, oh, we have a pocket here. That's what I need. Let's see if there's something in here. Yeah, I thought instead of turning you know, having to make pockets for every journal card or whatever, I would just do this. No. Can I do that? I don't know. Sometimes, you know, compared to the cover that I have envisioned, some of it is just so white. This was covered with vellum. This was, I think, a Roxy deal. Book page. Well, I could just put them both in there. sew around it. And this journal is going to take me a while. I can tell you that I'm just not I like this one, but that might be too thick. I'm almost out of stuff. I just it's funny how you don't know what you want. I don't know if Susan likes kittens, but aren't they cute? I just thought they would be cute. You'll have to let me know, Susan, if you have cats. Yeah, we'll have to wait on that one. This kind of goes with that paper. I kind of like that. Kind of really goes with that and that over there. Let's see if this journal card would work. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just decorate up this, or sew around it. I don't know about decorating it. Some of these things it's hard to decorate because it's already got so much on it, but we'll see. And I kind of like that look. Yeah. Nottingham. I think Norwich. Oh. I've seen that somewhere. Okay. Oops, I gotta find a place to put this back. Okay, so there's another little section completed, except for sewing. And then this page. This is very stiff all of a sudden. Oh, what I did. Okay. And then, I don't know, I'm not super happy about this. I wanted to get some vintage, things in the journal. I try to put some of my vintage stash in here, in every journal. But, let's make it. And I want everything to show. That's my problem. If I didn't want everything to show, although I could do something here. This is so delicate, this paper. I'm going to have to put some regular glue. I'll get another piece of... Yeah, maybe I'll just put something... And then this is upside down. And then I have these two little... cards, and I sanded off some of the pink because they were just too bright, and it's okay. I mean, it's not my favorite thing, but I like it okay. And then I just folded over a piece of an address book and put that on the back for journaling. And then on this side I have a page from an old planner book. So, and then I put in here this postcard. These are originals. They're not, you know, copies or anything. They're actual originals. And I think it's Loganville, Georgia. I don't know where that is though, but Route 4. It's like my mom's was Route 1 when she was growing up. Anyway, I thought Susan might enjoy that. That's from Texas. This is an actual family. No. Oh, I don't know. Some of them are all from Texas that this one lady gave me, all these vintage cabinet cards and stuff, and they're all from Texas. There's house deeds and just all kinds of things that she brought me. So I guess I have a few more pages. I glued all these pages at one time, so they're not bending as well, I guess, because they're stuck together. That's okay. They'll wear out. I kind of just wanted to see how big the book would be, and I thought those yeah. Okay, so we still have a few to go. It is going to be kind of chunky, but not too bad. I just put a little charm on here. I don't think I like it because it doesn't dangle very good. Alright guys, I guess that's going to be it for today. I am already at 57 minutes. I don't know where time goes. Yeah, I'll just keep working on this, and I don't know what I have for next week, but oh my gosh, I can't believe the week's over again. So, alright, take care, subscribe, like, and comment. I'd love to hear from you. Okay? Bye-bye.